Happy midweek, everybody. This is coming from IGN. Hideo Kojima was forced to get thrifty during Metal Gear Solid 1's development. If anybody knows who Hideo Kojima is, he's a very famous video game developer behind Metal Gear Solid, which is a pretty cool game series in itself. So we're going to read the article here. This is coming from IGN. Metal Gear and Death Stranding creator Hideo Kojima has shared some insight into the early days of Konami, including his thrifty tactics while developing the original Metal Gear Solid. The famed developer took to Expo to talk about the significance of the classic PlayStation game, saying it marked a huge change for him as he was in charge of production for the first time instead of just development. Kojima therefore went to great lengths to reduce costs, even stopping his team from working at night to keep the office's electricity bill down. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man, and it's a good thing. We're reading something from X here. And Metal Gear Solid 1 was a major turning point for me. Not only was it the first major PlayStation game to be released worldwide, but it was also a major change in terms of production. Although I had previously planned, written, designed, and directed the game, my superiors had been responsible. Metal Gear Solid 1 was a major turning. We're gonna read it right here, right now. Was major turning point for Kojima said. Not only was it the first major PlayStation game to be released worldwide, but it was also a major change in terms of production. Although I had previously planned, written, designed, and directed the game, my superiors have been responsible for production. I had no authority to make decisions on platforms, budgets, release dates, promotions, hiring of staff, participation of outside creators, and so on. When Konami established a production subsidiary in Tokyo's F-Studio area in 1996, however, all of these decisions were now in Kojima's hands. Metal Gear Solid 1 was the first work I produced on my own. He continued to reduce the monthly electricity bill. I asked the company to stop working at night. I also launched a drama series in parallel in order to turn a profit as soon as possible, and imported beneath me in order to stabilize the profit for the fiscal year. His tactics seemingly worked as Metal Gear Solid launched to resounding success and sparked still growing franchise that's now 25 years old. While no brand new titles have released in a few years, Kojima left Konami to form his own studio and Death Stranding. A remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 is currently in development. Konami is also releasing a collection of the original trilogy and some other bits on October 24th. So, yeah, it sounds like he had his hands full with doing all that, and plus he didn't want his workers working at night to save electricity bill. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. These are pretty good. These are great games. The Master Collection I was gonna pick up. I'm thinking about maybe waiting, sometime down the road to pick it up later on. Maybe I don't know. Maybe sometime next summer I might pick it up. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But Hideo Kojima, boy, he had his hands full. It seems like right there, especially with what the article had said, writing, directing, development, and the only thing his team was doing was production. So if you want to read the article yourself, I just read it for you. It's on IGN. Other than that, are you guys a big Metal Gear Solid fan? I am a Metal Gear Solid fan. I wouldn't say I'm a die-hard Metal Gear Solid fan, but I love the stealth and tactics type gameplay that we have with these. They're a lot of fun. I love the first one by far. The first one is still my number one favorite. I've only played them up to Snake Eater, and that was it. So, looking forward to seeing what the gameplay footage of Snake Eater or Metal Gear Solid 3 remake is like when it does come out. So, other than that, that is it. Hideo Kojima, guys. Boom.